Hello everyone. Let's provide a complete solution to this problem. We have x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 equals 12. Now, I can simply bring 12 to the left as it becomes x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 minus 12 equals 0. Now, how do we factorize this? I want to break this 12 into 2, so I have x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 minus open bracket 12 is 8 plus 4. Now, this will be equal to 0. Now, do you know that x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 will now be in the same form as this? What we have in the bracket here, I will write it as 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 2. Now, the whole of this is in the form of this, or better still, this is in the form of this. Now, this is equal to 0, and we can open the bracket. If you're opening the bracket, don't just remove the bracket, use the negative to multiply everything in the bracket. So, x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 2 equal to 0. Because negative times 2 to the power of 3 is 2 to the power of 3. Negative times 2 to the power of 2 is 2 to the power of 2. And that is what we have. Now, compare this, and then this and this. So, I have x to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3. I'm going to deal with this separately. Then, we have 2. Okay, this is x, right? So we have x to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 2, and then everything is equal to 0. From here, you know what I'm going to apply, difference of two squares. And from here, I'm going to apply difference of um cube, or difference of 3 cube, as you would want to call it. This is difference of two squares, and this is difference of 2 cubes, right? Now, if you have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is equal to a minus b. Then in the second bracket, we have a squared plus ab plus b squared. This is for the cube. This is for the first bracket. And then let's put it in very quickly. So I'll be having x minus 2. That is, in place of a minus b, I write x minus 2. Then here we have x squared plus ab will be x times 2. That will be 2x, right? Then plus b squared. Our b squared is going to be 2 squared. Now close this. Plus, let's go straight to the difference of two squares. So we have x minus 2 into x plus 2. So this is for the difference of two squares, and everything is equal to 0. If you're still following at this point, then just give me a thumb up. Now from here we can factorize what we have here, so that x minus 2 will come out as the common factor. That will be out as a common factor. Then here we have x squared plus 2x, then plus 4. 2 squared will give 4, right? So this is what we have in this bracket, right? Then plus x minus 2 is already outside, so I'm going to pick open bracket x plus 2, right? Then everything is equal to 0. And then, to not make a mistake, we're not going to multiply this by this. Rather, we add. So x minus 2 is the common factor. Then here we have x squared. Then 2x plus x will give us 3x. Then 4 plus 2 is going to give us plus 6. Then close this and equate the whole of this to 0. And then from here, we apply zero product rule. Since we are multiplying two things or two expressions to get 0, it means that one of them, either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. And as a matter of fact, even if both of them are 0, you will still get 0 on the right hand side, because 0 times 0 is 0. So let's consider this to be equal to 0. X minus 2 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 plus 2, and x is equal to 2. So this becomes the first value of x. To get the other value of x, I'm going to deal with this from this quadratic expression. X squared plus 3x plus 6 equals 0. So now that we've equated it to 0, it becomes a quadratic equation. Now, how do we solve this problem? We're going to use the formula method for it, so that our x will be minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. And the whole of this will be over 2 times a. Now, let's continue. Okay, so this is the formula, and from this equation, our b is 3. So we have minus 3 plus or minus square root of b squared becomes 3 squared minus 4 times a is 1, and then c is 6, because a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant, which is 6. Now the whole of this will be over 2 times a, which is 1. Now to continue from here, we have x to be equal to minus 3 plus or minus, we then have square root of 9 minus 4 times 6 is 24, and the whole of this will be over 2. Now, to continue with this, we have x to be equal to minus 3 plus or minus, then we have square root of 9 minus 24 is minus 15, and then this will be over 2. Very simple, right? So we have our x to be equal to negative 3 plus or minus, we have I square root of 15. To point out the negative here, you will have imaginary, which is denoted as I. Then we have this over 2. So from here, we have a 2-in-1 solution. Remember our first solution. Let's get the 3 solutions. X1 is equal to 2, the real solution. Then x2 is from here, and we got minus 3 plus I root 15, and the whole of this is over 2. This is our x2. Then x3 is equal to minus 3 minus I square root of 15, and this is over 2. So these are the 3 solutions to the problem. Mind you, it is only the first solution that is real. The other 2 are complex solutions.